Jules Solaire is next.
Yes. Good evening. Hello, I'm Jules Soulier Scholes.
Oh, okay. I have a card for you.
I also have a child. This is going to be. I want to go on the record before I even get started with the rest of the things that I have to say that many times today through the workshop and, even this evening, I have heard you guys talk about how passionate the two sides are. We are passionate about science, fact, and they are passionate about being bullies. That is what this is. I did not.
You're out.
This woman here actually told me to F off in front of her child, so I don't want to even go there.
The fellow in the red needs to leave. The fellow in the red needs to go. I've already warned you once, and this is the second time. You're not to speak, and you in the red shirt, right in the front row. You spoke before, and I warned you, and this is the second time I've warned you. It's time for you to go. Thank you very much.
I'm going to take my 3 minutes now, okay? We are not on the same playing field here. We respect the CDC, the ADA, the AAP, all telling us that at this point in the virus, it is the only way that we can protect these unvaccinated children is to wear a mask. I'll stop and wait for you guys. Go ahead. But this is... I'm sorry, I did not threaten you on Facebook.
Okay, she's gone.
How did I threaten you on Facebook? Are you confused?
And the man in the red. I asked for the man in the red in the front row.
I'm sorry, but I did not do that.
Please take these two people out. Are you not listening to me?
Thank you. Okay, so we have 4 goals tonight. The first one is that, we would like to ask you, the board, in the future, that any sort of, written, change or anything like that just be a little bit more clear, because as we saw what happened, when Dr. Asplin issued the change from any medical professional to, actually medical professionals, we had a line of 150 families that, figured it was okay to kind of lie and cheat their way through the system to get a medical exemption from a guy who didn't actually examine them. So we want to make sure we were there. It didn't happen, sorry. So we were there, and we know what quality of examination was going on during that. So the other thing is that it has come to our attention that many of these parents are attempting to, as they have twisted the science behind COVID, they are now taking the Bible and cherry picking various verses and saying that they have a religious right. We want to make sure that the board knows that we have personally investigated the legality behind that, and there is no precedent for that whatsoever. And this is why the side that is in favor of science and decorum does not come to these meetings. So we just want to make sure that, you are aware that, it is being planned that they, kind of cherry pick Bible verses. We'll be sending you like a 9-page rebuttal to the Bible verses that they picked. Again, this is why people don't want to come here, is because that is what we are up against. We also are encouraging you as the board to instruct your administrators to compare some of these medical exemptions to the physical forms that these children are using to enter into school sports. Because if a child cannot wear a mask, they probably have breathing problems to the point where perhaps they should not, it would be a liability for the school to allow them to participate in a school sport if the breathing problems are to the extent that a mask cannot be worn. Again, I just want everyone here to notice that this is why we don't come here.
Thank you. Up next, Michelle Posey. Michelle Posey. He's next.
I'm going to try not to eat the microphone like I did last time. Michelle Posey, District 3. I've been working the